When you walk the floor of a massive production plant, the goal isn't to hear the roar of the machinery. It's, well, you want to hear that steady, totally unremarkable hum of a perfectly running pump.
Right, because the exact moment that hum turns into a scream, you're already losing money.
Exactly. So today, welcome to the deep dive. We're jumping straight into an industry training manual on maintenance management. The mission here is to explore your crucial role as a supervisor in asset management.
Yeah, we're looking at how basic daily equipment care by the front line is really the ultimate bridge to operational reliability.
Right, and that maintenance strategy mix is something you're, probably juggling every day.
Yeah.
Like you've got reactive run to failure, scheduled preventive service, and predictive condition-based maintenance.
Which can be a huge headache to balance.
Yeah, I mean, is it basically just like car maintenance? Like waiting for a tire to blow is reactive, changing the oil every 5,000 miles is preventive, and using smart sensors for engine heat is predictive.
That is actually a great analogy. But the real key to balancing those three is, well, it's all about criticality.
Okay, so you wouldn't waste, like, expensive predictive maintenance on a hallway exhaust fan or a non-critical light bulb.
Exactly. But on the flip side, relying purely on reactive repair for $1 million main process pump is just a costly disaster waiting to happen. You have to deploy those predictive tools only where a failure would halt production.
Right, or cause a major safety incident. But even the most perfectly optimized strategy is completely useless if the frontline operators aren't bought in.
Oh, absolutely. A great strategy fails if the front line doesn't execute it. The supervisor really have to empower operators to own basic daily care.
Which brings us to TLC, keeping things tight, lubricated, and clean.
Yes, the three core pillars of operator care.
But, okay, let me push back a little on the clean part. I mean, I can see a seasoned operator rolling their eyes at that. Isn't wiping down a machine just, busy work for housekeeping?
No, not at all. That's a huge misconception. Cleaning isn't about aesthetics. Cleaning is actually inspection.
Wait, really? Just wiping it down?
Yeah. Think about it. When a machine is caked in half an inch of grease and dirt, it's essentially wearing camouflage. The dirt literally hides the defects.
Oh, wow. So the rag wiping away the grime is actually a diagnostic tool.
Exactly. Picture this narrative flow, right? An operator is wiping down a machine mid-shift. Because they're cleaning it, they wipe away this noise-dampening grime and suddenly notice a faint new whine.
Or maybe they expose a hairline crack under the grease.
Right. And because they report it immediately, that early warning is converted into a planned 30-minute repair during a scheduled downtime window.
Instead of ignoring it, letting the machine fail catastrophically hours later and causing, massive collateral damage and lost production.
Exactly. Those operators' senses, their sight, smell, and hearing, are basically a free, continuous condition monitoring system.
Yeah. Which is amazing. But once that early warning is reported, what happens next? Because that drops right into the maintenance backlog.
Yes, and the supervisor has to help manage and prioritize those items in the backlog so critical fixes don't just get lost in the shuffle.
Right, because if frontline workers see their early warnings vanishing into a black hole, they'll just stop looking.
Exactly. Which brings us to the final vital step, and that's closing the feedback loop.
Okay, but if the machine gets fixed, why should frontline workers care about the paperwork?
Because undocumented repairs erase history. The manual gives this great example. Say a gearbox keeps sweating oil.
Okay, so an operator reports a leak, maintenance slaps a new seal on it, and 3 weeks later it's leaking again.
Right. Bad feedback leads to endless seal replacements or, attempts to totally re-engineer the machine.
Because nobody actually documented the true root cause.
Exactly. Good feedback loops expose that it wasn't a bad seal at all. It was just a simple blocked breather valve causing pressure buildup.
Oh, wow. A tiny piece of plastic causing a recurring nightmare.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you can see how, as a supervisor, you are exactly where the high-level strategy meets the actual machine.
Yeah, you translate the goals into the daily reality of the shop floor. And I think that leads to a really provocative thought to end on today.
Let's hear it.
We often celebrate the heroes in maintenance, right? The techs who scramble to fix a catastrophic 2 a.m. breakdown.
Oh, absolutely.
But if you truly master frontline maintenance, the ultimate reward is just total silence. So is the real pinnacle of leadership actually creating a culture so relentlessly reliable that heroic interventions are never needed?